Hello everybody, Gaming Guru here, back for another weekly video. And as you can see, or you probably have read by the title, this is part 3 to Voodoo Vince. Now, real quick before this actually starts, but I decided something real quick. What I was going to do was, or what I've decided that I'm going to do is, let me get to the audio, turn that. I don't remember where all that is. So, what I'm going to do real quick is announce that from now on, I'm only going to have 2 games being played at a time. So, for now, I'm going to alternate back and forth between Voodoo Vince and the game Inside, which is going to be uploaded next week. But, once one of these are finished first, which will most likely be Inside first because it isn't as long as Voodoo Vince will probably be. Once that's finished, I'll go back and pick one of the ones that I can continue playing that I've already started and finish that. Like, I either have I can either do Life is Strange, or I think there was one more, but I can't remember what it was. I don't know. But, yeah, I'll go back and do one of those and finish all of those. And then I'm only going to have 2 games going on at once. So that way you won't be like, okay, here's episode 1, episode 2, episode 1 of a completely different game, episode 2 of that game, episode 1 of a completely different third game, and then you get really confused about it. So now I'm only going to have 2 games going on at once. That way it's easier to know what's going on. So every other week will be, well, wait, counting this week, all of the odd number of days will be Voodoo Vince, and then the evens will be Inside until one of those 2 are finished, and it'll be switched out for something else. Okay? So that's how that's going to go down. Also, I managed to remember what the other one was. It was Dark Souls. So yeah, where we last left off, I was trying to use this motherfucking plane to get out of here so that I can have the throttle. Because we were trying to collect all 3 of these hot air balloon parts. Kind of like in Minecraft when you gotta get all the parts. But, oh no, you can't do it. Oh, also, because I just mentioned Minecraft, so I'm just gonna remember it. But, my setup for it isn't the greatest, and I managed to find a way that I can record the computer screen, like I said I was going to try and find. So, I'm going to, if I do decide to continue that small series, and do all of this in one shot, but if I manage to go about continuing to,
the afterlife was really short.
If I go and continue that series of Minecraft, it will be started over completely from scratch, and it'll all be recorded on, or it'll be on the computer, so I can get things like scoreboard commands and more. So if you do want that, look forward to it, because it may happen depending upon what you guys say. This camera is, yeah. I want to use the right stick because I'm used to that being camera, or the quote-unquote camera. But I can't do that because using that will cause me to do kind of like a barrel roll, but not an entire barrel roll, if that makes sense. I'll turn, but not the way I want to. I hope this is the end. Because this is one of the parts of the game that I actually don't like, which is rare, honestly, with this game. But, these motherfuckers. I'm just gonna... Okay, if I die again, I gotta start this entire section over. Yay. I remember if that steam kills me. But, yeah. So if you guys do want me to continue that GG craft, I will do it at a later date, and it'll be recorded, it'll be gameplay from a computer instead of the Xbox. Thank goodness I don't have to do that again. But, yeah, so from now on, Minecraft...
Thanks, sailor. Now find me a propeller.
Shut up. Okay, so from now on, Minecraft, if recorded, won't be on the Xbox like this is, but instead will be recorded on the computer. So that works out. Because I know... Oh, excuse me. There are controls that I like to use, but can't really be accessed on the... I don't know why it wouldn't let me do that, but can't really be accessed on here. Like, I can't use a scoreboard command. If I want to summon a villager of a specific type, I can't do that. But, yeah. So from now on, I'll have more control over things in Minecraft. So now I'm gonna go get this propeller. Come here, buddy. I'm not gonna hurt you. This wall, on the other hand. Oh, you. Thank you. Okay, here's another section that I'm gonna die a lot on. This is where having...
Standing high above this cabin is a perfect propeller for the doctor's balloon. Reaching it will be difficult. Removing it from the ceiling will pose a challenge as well.
Yeah, sure. So, this is one of those games where it's best to get all of the collectibles while playing it instead of doing a lot of the story mode and then going from there. Oh yeah, and in this section you learn a fun little trick that if you double jump while moving forward and then push B to do a spin attack, and then you hold your glide button, it'll allow you to move further while jumping across chasms. Pretty much what I just said, except that didn't mention the fact that you can glide. Hey, you looking for me? Oh, God. Well, that failed. Okay. Here's where the death happens. My double jump didn't work there for a second. Oh God, I forgot that it goes underwater. Trying so hard not to die. Yes, I just come here for a collectible. Are you upset? Too bad. I think at this point, if you come across here and then go into that area, that hole there, it's just more collectibles. Which are good because they give you more health, but I said that I was going to go back and do all like the collectible caching before I take on the final boss, because the final boss you're going to need as much health as you can carry. I don't know what happened there. You're going to need as much health as you can carry, and you are also going to need as much or as many voodoo abilities as you can carry, which is actually 9 of each. So you're going to need all of that. I'm surprised I didn't die there. Normally I'll admit, on my playthrough of me playing this for myself, that took about 17 tries to get through. And that's counting all of my health and extra lives going away. I don't want to go there just yet. Okay. I don't think there's anything that way. So... Oh, and we'd gotten some new games too recently that you can request me to play soon. One of them being Rhyme. Well, I don't know if it's pronounced Rhyme or Reme. Some of the quotes are in quotes. Some of the credits are in Spanish, so it makes me think that it might be Reme, but we'll be able to tackle that one. And we got Mortal Kombat, which for whatever reason won't let me do story mode or anything like it. So I'm gonna have to delete it and then reinstall it just to be able to have story mode. I know that's just weird, but yeah. So if you want that, give me a couple days. Well, there's weeks in between each video, but I have to uninstall it and then reinstall it just so I can have story mode. Okay, I don't remember. Did I get them all? I think I got them all. Nope. Yeah, getting all 4 of these will cause it to stop. Although I was about to tell me I needed 5 of them. Okay, and then you gotta go back to the beginning of this little section up here. I am surprisingly being able to get through all of this without having died. Hey, I need you. Come back. Well, I don't need your noise. You can't get me. Okay, so that's seriously. Yep. Good thing that I grabbed that extra life while I was at it. I was being smart. And dumb at the same time. I almost fell. Okay, I want to see if this heart is back. No, it's not. Okay. Please don't see me. Please don't see me. Oh, I think you just went into the water. Okay. Yeah, as long as you're on a platform that's a higher elevation, they're not going to be able to get you. I want that. Oh yeah, somehow the propeller shrinks when it gets down there, so I still haven't managed to figure the logic out on that one.
Well, thanks, Sailor. Now find me some cloth.
Okay, so I was purposely waiting till this episode, or the next episode, to do this one, simply because there's like a small little riding mini game for the cloth that I like. Yeah, see, it's a faster way down. But after I get this cloth, it's gonna give me a small cutscene, and then I'm gonna have to fight another boss. Yay! But yeah. Oh my goodness, it's not even 20 minutes yet. So, as you can see, there are some of these skull pages here. I'm not going to get them all, but I'm going to grab some along the way. I just walked right into that. I'm like, oh, look, bomb. Poof. Helpful tip, when playing this game, avoid the bombs. It's not smart to walk into them like my dumbass. Okay. Luckily, there are sections where the ground is just sort of... I heard it, and I'm like, oh, I don't see it. But, yeah, there are sections where it gives you, like, miniature shortcuts. If you were to veer off on that one side, you can get some skull pages. I'm just using this to get some elevation. Hey, look, more skull pages. And my pin hit one. So right now I can only use, or fill up one of these skulls at a time, so I can't use my voodoo power as often as I might like. So I actually have to be kind of careful when I use them. I don't remember if there's anything this... Oh, there was something this way. I was like, wait, is there something this way? No, it's not just a red herring. There's a heart this way. And I didn't notice till now, but if you have a bit of health missing, grabbing a red heart will fill it back up. I want those skull pages, but not yet. Okay, here's the clock minigame. You, sir, are an asshole.
Well, that was restful.
And now I'm back down to 1 health. This is why I hate bugs. Not real life bugs, of course, because I can't throw bombs. But... okay, maybe I can save myself. Well, thank goodness I was able to save myself, unlike last time. I'm thinking of titling this episode Moving Target, so I seem to be being hit by everything. Even something that's not on the same height plane as me. What the hell? He was in the air, yet me on the ground gets hit. Simple shortcut that gives you those zombie dust. Bug, I swear to God, I hate you so much. You know what? I can get in here. I don't care. I'm getting the fuck out. So what you have to do is you have to collect a certain amount. But I like to be an overachiever with this game.
Here is the path for Dr. Ethel's balloon, just hanging there for the taking. But to gather it, you must take a very unusual route.
So what you have to do is, as you can see, use the bumper buttons to do this. And I missed one. Yep. This is what I mean by overachiever. I like to go on the idea that I've collected them all. You only need 100 of them, but I want way more. So I may restart this a couple times. I almost said don't put a counter on the screen, but I don't have an editor. It's just me, so I'd be the one putting the counter on the screen. Oh, missed one. I don't feel like going back. Just another one. In this one, as long as you have more than 100, you should be fine. I just thought of something. These sleeves have four, or these shirts have 4 sleeves, but the doctor up there only had 2 arms. Whose shirts are these? Because they're certainly not the doctor's. Yay, I overachieved. Just like I wanted. I didn't get them all, but I got way over 100. Good enough for me.
Excellent. Now stand back. Okay, short stuff. Let's blow this no-horse town. Hey, we're not getting enough lift. We've got to lose some dead weight.
All that stuff in my character. All that stuff in my character.
Did I ever have to run?
Watch your language.
It's my kind of character, except I'd like no bleeps because that would be exactly me in Voodoo form.
Great, that's just super. What now? The obligatory boss battle?
Watch your words.
Guys? Oh, one eye. That's original. Okay, I get it. 2 heads. Could this get any worse?
Yeah, being in the light will kill you.
Yes, it can. Okay, bring it on, 2 eyes.
2 heads aren't always better than 1. Find a way onto the back of this beast. Diving from high above, you can amplify
Come
your
on,
power.
come on. Shucks. Looks like I'm gonna have to respawn. Give me a minute. Okay. I'm back. I'm
2
thinking...
heads aren't always better than 1. Find a
Ow.
way onto the back of this beast. Diving from high above, you can amplify your power.
So what I'm thinking is I'm just gonna... Although this is gonna make it shorter. I'm gonna go in and... Whenever I die, like I just did, I'm going to go in and edit it out as best as I can. Oh, woo. So me being a voodoo doll, me stabbing myself, or impaling myself, as you just saw, does damage. Yeah, that's right. Piss off. You overgrown Siamese iguana. Man, I feel bad for that. Ow. I feel bad for saying that for some reason. Geronimo! And there is a way that you can actually miss the spikes entirely. So, make sure you're hitting it just right. Okay, so this should be the last one. What makes me curious about this boss battle is why they managed to... Or, yeah, I guess that would be the right term, or the right way to say it. Why is it they went and installed a trampoline onto the back of this giant creature? Okay, that only took 2 tries for some reason. Goodbye.
Gotta be something here I can use to catch that stupid turtle lady.
Okay. And now...
Whoa, I feel kind of lightheaded.
as I would imagine. Now for the graveyard, otherwise known as Gatekeep. Or Gatekeep Jam.
How you doing? How's about another little jam session? I'll let you into the Crypt City.
Why on earth would I want to go in there?
Vince! Vince! You must go to the Crypt City.
Oh, is this where they're holding you, Madam C?
The zombie dust has caused much trouble in Crypt City. You must set it right. All depends on you, Vince. Get past the gate, beware of the cemetery imps, and evade the claws of those who dwell below.
I'd better be earning overtime. All right, let's get this over with.
No, little buddy. This time, you've got to play the vibes.
Oh, whatever. It's a musical gate puzzle. Fine, let's go.
Okay, here's where you get to see that my memory isn't the greatest, but I'm gonna do my best. I already forgot.
Try to keep up this time.
So 1, 3, 1, 3, 4, 1, 3, 4, 6, 3, 4, 6, 4, 2. One, 3, 4, 6, 4, 2, 3. What was it?
Try to keep up this time.
Shut your face. 1, 3. 1, 3, 4. 1, 3, 4, 6. See, what would make it easier on me is if you didn't add 2 or 3 at once, just stick to adding 1 at a time.
Try to keep up this time.
Shut your undead face, asshole. I know it's just a game, but my memory isn't great. And you do that kind of shit.
That was sweet.
Fucking finally. Also, your lamps look like corn.
Hey, I need that.
No, you don't. It's dogs now. And you, sir, are a fucking asshole. I don't want anything else to do with you. Okay, so I can use this to get back to previous levels. Description. Okay. So I'm going to get this one over here, and then I'm going to continue the story. Let's see, how much time do I got left? I got another 10 minutes or so. It's enough for me to die once more. Oh yeah, these... Hey! Leave me alone. I almost said I don't know why you guys are after me, but I know exactly why you're after me. I just went in a circle. So there was supposed to be like a way to get through the wall here. Like phase through the wall. I don't know. Anyways, wall glitches aside, I'm gonna play the game like I'm actually supposed to, instead of trying to find phase through glitches. Yeah, I personally don't like fighting these guys. And not because I'm a pacifist, but because these guys take like 7 hits just to kill, where most would take like 5 at best. Or at worst. So... Okay, now this section is a pain in the ass, because you gotta get these moles to come up, and then you gotta beat the shit out of them. And it only counts as beating the shit out of them if you kill them. Like that. And you got... And then there's tombstones all around this area, but you have to get to pop up like that. And of course they only pop up if the mole dies. So there's 2. Three. Got it. 4. Okay, so here's where you start to see these mole creatures, and get used to it because you will see these motherfuckers for the rest of the game, and I shit you not on that. And they are just as exciting then as they are now. Sorry if that counts as spoilers, but this really isn't like an unknown game. It's just not like known by every generation, I guess. You don't have the right to hit me. Oh, that was all of them. Oh, don't fucking bow. You won't have time to collect your beads. That also gives you access to this, which now means that I can use a tornado to do damage. I got 6 minutes, so I can introduce this level. I know these minutes won't mean anything now because I'm actually going to edit things out.
The way through here is difficult to reach. You may need to give the cannon a shot. First, you must spring into action.
I feel like this level here is just so that you could have 2 different puns in the same conversation.
I thought those moles would stop your pointless little quest. But that's as good as it gets. If you keep trying, I swear I'm gonna use you to polish my car. Right after I get a car, that is.
That was sad. I was actually gonna like use some logic on you, but I don't even want to anymore. Because I'm pretty sure if you use a voodoo doll to clean your car, and the voodoo doll is attached to you, you would move exactly like the voodoo doll, so scrubbing it would hurt you. Maybe I'm thinking too hard. No, yeah, no, it's good. But get this eventually.
Good. Whoa. I'm flying.
Thank goodness I actually made it. So, here we go with this.
Those who sleep in these crypts have awakened and lost their way. They will follow the light. Use it to bring them home.
And I'm actually going to end it here because this is going to become insanity unless I stop it now. So, it's fun. I'll see you guys next time. Probably just next week, but hey, that's how I roll. So, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like and comment down below. Do me a favor and subscribe if you haven't already, because it actually helps me out morally. Yeah, I know it shouldn't, but it gives me a moral boost. And yeah, if you're going to go and hit that that subscribe button because you haven't already, hit the notification bell. That way, whenever I do upload something or reply to a comment, you will be notified. That way, it isn't just random. I mean, you have to check it every so often. You'll actually see that I'm uploading. So, yeah. Also, in the comments down below, let me know if there... Ooh, excuse me, I got the burps. Let me know if there are any games you want to see me play, and I'll try and get a hold of it if I don't already have it. And, yeah. So, or if you want, just go in the comments and even let me know how your day is going. And if it's going good, great. And if it's not, hopefully me failing made it better. Hopefully. I don't know. We'll have to see. Well, anyways, this is it. And, goodbye.